Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning. This is Dr. Erin from Los Angeles, California, Doctor of Divinity, teaching universal law and spiritual truth. And today is a Divine Sunday, the day of celebrating that pure light within. And we used to, a long time ago, we actually used to revere the sun. That was what our ancestors did. They revered this incredible universe because there is a dynamic and an intelligence that is running this, and it is spirit, and that is the core of who we are. So today we are here to know the truth, and the topic today is how to be successful, and we're also going to go over the Law of Divinity. So the truth is that you were born successful. You were born successful. Think about it. Think about I don't know how many millions of sperm had to, basically fight for the one job. You got the position out of a bazillion sperm, just so you know. So you're obviously successful. Just a little FYI. That was a little too much on a Sunday morning, but think about it. You really are successful. You were born instantaneously successful. You were like beyond the gold medalist, right? You didn't just you missed by a second. You got, silver as that funny stand-up thing that Jerry Seinfeld does. He does talks about Olympic champions and how the difference between a gold medalist and a silver medalist is like, a nanosecond, right? So, you won the gold, just so you know. So that's a good thing. So Success is an interesting conversation in our culture, especially in Los Angeles, California, right? To be successful, it's kind of, it's a bizarre rat race over here. So I have to say that this week was an interesting week in the realm of success for me. I've been praying for quite some time and allowing Spirit to come through of, embodying my full purpose and calling. And in that, of course, I've had great success in many arenas, especially just having my son be thriving at 22 years old. That for me is one of the greatest successes. The other great success for me is just getting to a place where I've healed myself, getting to a place where I love myself. That is the greatest success. And being able to tap into divine and God, of course, is the number one success. But this week, one of my dreams has been to develop a show. I really believe that the internet is this beautiful, amazing, incredible place that Spirit desires for us to connect globally, internationally. And in knowing the truth, speaking the truth, living the truth, and teaching the truth, one of my greatest desires is to connect with as many people around the globe as possible. And so this week on one of the days I was in Focus TV on Odiva, being interviewed from a dear friend, Tanya, and Mimi, and the interview went really well. Studio was adorable, great setup, 3 cameras. The interview was clean, nice. Producer Andy was incredible, and I had told my girlfriend Tanya that I wanted to develop a show, that I've been working on this. And so she said, let me introduce you to the producer. We spoke for a little bit, and needless to say, we're going to begin the process of me doing interviews in there and developing the Dr. Erin Show. So I'm so excited, you guys. This is like an incredible, epic week for me, just knowing that I'm, whether that's the start or whether it all develops there. It's a startup company, digital networking media company, which is really where everything's going. So check it out. Focus TV and Odiva, they actually deliver tampons to your home with all kinds of fun gifts, and they give away to nonprofits. So I really, really support groups like that. So on that note, today is about how to be successful. So the point is this, is that if I based my whole life on whether that happened or didn't happen, I'd be a disaster. Okay, so the reality is that for most people, we look to the world, we look to the circumstances of our life for success, and we want to know, how do we get that? How do we get what they're having? How do we get what they're having? And the reality is this, is that you have to first of all define what success means to you, and stop looking to other people of what their definition of success is, because we make ourselves miserable when we try and keep up with the Jones. Number one thing is obviously to get in touch with what is success for you personally. And then literally the next is to open your mind. You know that we can't even have a dream or a goal if we don't even know it's possible. If we haven't even thought of that, it's not even possible. Do you know that your mind cannot even go? The universe can't conspire. The entire essence of your life can't even go to a dream, to a huge success if you don't even think of it, if you're not even open to that possibility in your life. So today I invite you to just begin to open your mind, to begin to imagine, to dream, to think of what's possible for you versus keeping up with the Jones. Because you were born successful. You're here to experience the depths of your soul and form, and to be successful is to give yourself fully to life, not becoming the effect of it, or literally you're here to live a life beyond your dreams. You came in as a sperm that was so powerful, like you won the race already. You were born successful. Now you're here to live out and live and give yourself fully to life. And so I just know that for you. I know total success for you today and every day and always for eternity, okay? The daily universal law today, because every day I love the law of the universe. And people understood how awesome it is. It's your BFF. If you use it, if you understand the intelligence, you can just get leverage off the universal law. So let's dive into this today. So the daily universal law, today we align with the law of divinity. What the hell is the law of divinity? So you are a spiritual being governed by the use of universal law. The extent to which you unite with the indwelling divine source and expand your consciousness is the extent to which you will experience your divinity, your powers, your superwoman, the superman, superwoman inside, and you will begin to reveal the truth. You're a revealer of the truth, okay? Your true identity is a divine expression of the one. You are capable of directing revelation of truth through your intuition and spiritual nature. So bottom line is this. The law of divinity is this. The more you align with universal law, the more you align with Mother Nature, the more you're going to experience your power. You're already all powerful, but you're going to actually experience that power. You're manifesting 24/7. You are just as powerful as the next person, always, all the time, okay? So just know that. So today's daily spiritual practice, because every day we have a daily spiritual practice, today is to turn on your favorite song and get into an ecstatic state and know the truth, okay? Because we know, how do you reprogram your subconscious mind? How do you inform universal law? You do it through feeling. So today I invite you to get into an ecstatic state, whether it be turn on your best song, dancing, doing whatever, and know the truth. Know whatever that dream is, whatever that imagination is, whatever that is for you, that you get to know that truth in mind. And that's how you're going to inform yourself. That's how you're going to have true breakthrough on this Sunday morning, okay? And then lastly, we have a daily challenge, because this life is like a game of life. We might as well play a game, right? So today's challenge is to write yourself a letter of forgiveness, because I know this. When I didn't dream, when I didn't believe in myself, when I put myself in crappy relationships, when I ate terribly, all those moments you beat yourself up, self-abuse, write yourself a letter of forgiveness today. Sit down with your tea, whatever it is, go to a park, write yourself a letter of forgiveness. It's one of the most powerful things you can ever do for yourself. Because this is what I know, there's an evolved you, there is a true spirit, there's a wise one within you, there is spirit, there is a young one in you, there is this little girl or little boy that is scared and needs you, and then there's you, there's this multifaceted you, okay, because you're experiencing it. There's only one you, but there's the experience of having multiple you. There's this time dimension experience that we're having here. So there are aspects of you that are, when you do your healing, you actually merge into one. That's the entire point of yoga of the mind, is to merge into the one true self, that authentic self that is totally healed, totally powerful, and totally successful. And so I'm knowing only success for you, because you can only be successful. You use your mind, you direct it for crap, you're going to get crap. You're successful at creating crap in your life. You are always successful, period. You can't not be successful. You can create shitty relationships, and guess what? Congratulations on creating shitty relationships. You're that powerful. You're always successful. You can't be anything but successful. It's impossible. Okay, so on today, I just know total success, always, always, always. You've always been successful. You will always be successful, and you're successful now. And so on that note, you can find me across social media as Dr. Erin. I would love for you to like, share, and comment. If you feel like somebody would benefit from having me in their life for 11 minutes a day, you can take me in your car in traffic. You can have some coffee or tea with me. You can wake up in the morning. You can go to sleep with me. I want to be in your life, and I want you in my life. So go to drerin.tv. You can also get my book, It's Awakening. You can find it on my website at erinfallhaskell.com with a free digital manifesting masterclass with that. Also, we have some other programs and communities, 30dayprosperity.com and the Divine Mastermind, a kick-ass 12-week transformational leadership program, breaking through all your limiting beliefs around having to do it yourself. You don't have to do it yourself, okay? You can build your team, build your community, build your tribe, okay? So big hugs, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.